Video I am showing some 3D dynamic block creations in AutoCAD. So we'll have some settings over here. We need to go here, this one. This is now in the 2D annotations. So go to here and select this 3D model, and you can select from the this one here in the view cube. You can select the 3D view from here, and you will be get the solid from here, and you can go here and you can get a lot of things from here. I'm using for the mesh, and I am using from the mesh. I am just drop from the drop panel. I am choosing the mesh box, and I just creating like this, and I'm choosing this much, and I'm giving some height. If you can give some heights over also here, so I'm just giving height this much. And once you done that one, you can just go to the you can change the views from here. Okay, hidden, if you need hidden, you can choose that one. If you need shaded, you can give that one. A lot of things you can get it from here. I'm just giving a shaded, and just type B for a block, and I'm giving like 134 something like that, selecting a block, giving okay, and pick a point. I'm picking this point and click OK. Then you just click over here, open in a block editor, click OK. So that will come in the block editor. So if you didn't get this palette from here, you just check it from here, click on the here, so that will come up over here. So we need to give some parameter first. So I need to give one parameter from here to here, just to give a one parameter. So what I mean, like I need to stretch this part over here and this part over here. Anything one, the two things are same. And another parameter I need to give stretch from here to here. In the downwards I need to stretch it. So that two parameter I set it over here. One is going down and one is going this side or this side. Then we need to give some actions. Okay, just go to action, stretch command, select the parameter first, select this point. So I need to stretch this part, select draw like this, and select the box, enter it. That parameter set it. Then again you need to give this side. Again you can give the parameter like you can go to the stretch and select this one and pick this point and stretch like this, draw like this, and select the block. Okay, then again I need to go down this one, stretch down. Then we need to select the stretch parameter, select this point and drag like this, select the area whichever you need to draw draw it down, click OK. Then here also you need to come up over on that side. You can give the another stretch command, just giving this one and give an action like this, select this one. Once you've done that one, just click close the block editor, save this one. So once you've done that one, you will get all the grip point over here. So you can rotate these things like whichever part you need, you can do it. And I'm just giving this 3D isometric view and north elevation, and you can change this one whichever part you need. You can say change it from this views isometric, southeast, southwest, northeast, northwest, whichever you need. You can give that one and select this one, and you can see the grip point over here. You just stretch that one, and I am just changing this to F8. So you will be get the things like this. So easily you can stretch it all the things through the dynamic block. Don't want to create anything another blocks on everything. So you will be get wherever you need, you can place these things like that. And if you want to insert another one, go to insert tab, go here, select this one 134, and you can place over here. Just select like this, and you can stretch like that. So this is a easy method to making 3D dynamic block. So if you escape this one and this part you need to extend, so just stretch like that, so it will come up over there. So if you want to stretch like this, so it will come there, and you can make easily these things like whichever part you need, you can select that one. I need to again one more block I need to insert, so insert that one, where you need, you can pick it that one on that area, escape it, and I just picking over here, and you can stretch this one, stretch from here to here, just select the grip point and drag like this. So this is a simple method. So if you want to another one in another side, so you can place that one over there with the same elevation. So just pick that one, and you can stretch it the things like this. So easily you can draw the, even this one you can use it in the ducting and everything. So this is a simple exercise, and I will show you another one example also. I will make some other some other kind of things, and I'll just go to the top, and I'm just making one P line. Just draw like this, and I'm just mirror this one. I'm giving a mirror command, and I'm just giving like this, and I'm just fixing this one to this one, and this is joined right now, and I need to give some offsets over here, like this offset I am giving, so it will come up over here, and you can just join with this two, and join with this two, and just fillet it, just fillet this one. Otherwise you can use a join command also. I'm just using fillet. So now it's joined over here. Go to here, this one, this is the one we can rotate it 3D view. So just select that one, and just you can otherwise you can go to first this isometric view, and we need to rotate this one. So select this one, rotate from here, that will show up over here. So you can rotate wherever you need, you can rotate it. So I am rotating like this, and next step is like you can extrude these things. Just go to extrude and select this part, enter it, and you can extrude this thing, and you can see it was looking like that. And go to the front view again, you just copy this thing, copy. So we need to make a, I'm trying to give some array for this one. So just copy and place over here, and we need that one, just create a block for this one. Just I'm saying like a block, just giving a 1 4, selecting a block, selecting this two part, and picking a point. I'm just picking this point, and it is come on over the block editor. Just click OK, and we need to give some parameter for this one. So what I'm trying to give a parameter for this one, just selecting a linear and selecting from here to here, just giving the parameter for that one, and just go to the action, and just giving a array command, and I'm selecting this one, and I need to select the block, selecting the first block, and enter, and I'm just giving the distance from here to here. I need to make an array, so I'm just giving the distance. Click OK, close to block editor. So save to 1 4. So once you click this one, once it's open, just click the block or from here. So you can see here it was created. So just need to stretch this one like that. So it will come up over there wherever you need. You just that will make array like a cable tray, something like a cable tray. You can make it these things. So you stretch like this, and you can make the things like that easily. So it's something like if you need to draw the cable tray in 3D AutoCAD, so you can use it that one. So you go to insert tab again, and you just inserted that one, and what we will have a 1 4. So just select that one. You can give the like this, and you can just stretch the cable tray like that. And if you want to change this color, you can change it from the layer. So the two cable tray will go up over here, and then you can stretch it like this, and go to home. You need to change the color for this one. You can change it from here. So which color you need, you can change it that one also. It was not changed, and you can go to the property, and some block editor you can do that things also. So it was in the block editor, so you can change from here, and you can go to here, and you can change the layer from here also. So some other layer we can place it over here. So for example, this one you need just close this one, so that will affect over there. So it will come like that. Okay, so like that you can change it, and you go to insert tab again. So I'm changing the layer like it was in the zero layer, so it will affect in the block editor. So just go here, and I'm changing this layer to zero. For example, I'm go here and go home, and I'm placing this one zero, and just close editor, save this one. So it is showing now in the zero layer, so that color will be reflected there, because why it was not changed, it was not in the zero layer. So you'll go to insert tab. I'm inserting again this kind of this block. So this block, okay, so for example, I am placed over here, and I need to change this layer to some other layer. So I need to change this one and to another layer, so it will reflect over here. So if you are making in a zero layer, then only the block will come like that. So easily you can make it the things like that. And we'll go here again, insert tab, insert it, and you just place this one like this. And you want to change the color of this another layer, so you can change it from here, and you can stretch this one like this. So this is a simple method. If you like my video, please subscribe my channel and give a comment for this one. So if you need some training, you can contact me. I will teach you in AutoCAD and Revit. So this is a simple exercise in AutoCAD 3D block. So there will be a lot of tips and tricks for the dynamic block in the 3D. So you can easily review the things, and you can make it the things like this. So if you are working in a 3D, if you need the 3D cable tray things, you can use these things, and you can implement it over the in your drawings. Thanks for watching. Thank you.